Hey, it's Cobra from MaddenGuides.com. Hey, I want to show you guys a counter to the RPO read that we showed a few weeks ago. We showed you how to run the RPO read and get a receiver wide open as he heads over to the flat there. So let's go ahead and take a look at it on the field here, and then we'll just kind of break it down a little bit. We're actually going to go ahead and show it again to you just real quick, and that way you can see how it was ran. So as you look at it, here we're in the Cowboys playbook, and you can see right now on your screen as you look at it, we're showing this play right here. It's called RPO Read. And what I want to do is I want to go ahead and go on the field and just look at it here. So let's go there first. And the name of the play, you're going to find it out of the gun spread Y slot week. If you're following along, it's called RPO Read Bubble. And I want to go ahead and run that play. And the defensive play that we're going to run this with against is out of the Big Dime 236. It's out of the Giants playbook. And the name of the play is called Cover 2 Hard Flat. So let's go ahead and take a look at this one. And as you look at your screen right here, you're going to notice that this particular receiver right here, as you look at it, he's going to go ahead and run this screen route, or basically a bubble route, over into this area here as you look at it. So he's going to come over in here, and then he's going to kind of go over in this area here. Now, in the breakdown, what we showed was this guy right here as you're looking at it, this receiver, what he was doing is we sent him in motion to the other side of the field. So what we ended up doing with this play is we had him go in motion into this area here, and then what this did was it cleared out the defender that was lined up across him. In this case, it's going to be this defender here, and so that defender would come all the way across. Now, he's not going to come all the way across because when we showed that video breakdown, he was in man coverage. What he's going to do is he's just going to slide in. That's what you're going to see here as we go through this. So let's go ahead and run the play. The first thing we want to do is we want to go ahead and put this guy in motion. So we're going to send him in motion. You'll see that corner sliding across, and then the other defensive back kind of goes a little bit further inside. So now as you look at your screen here, you can see that this receiver, as you look at it, being the primary receiver over here on the left, the one that's running this little bubble route, is right there. Now, if we go into the defensive coach cam, which I want to go into because I want to show this to you, you're going to find that this defender right here, as you're looking at it, again, he's supposed to be playing the flat as you're looking at it. So he's supposed to be playing the hard flat, so he's going to go out in this area here. But with the RPO read play here, what he's going to do a lot of times is he's going to end up going to the inside here, thinking that the ball's going to be handed off to one of these two guys, or to the running back, or the quarterback's going to keep it. Now let's go ahead and run it, and then we'll go back and we'll show you the counter of it here in just a bit. So let's go ahead and run the play here. And you can see he gets wide open right out there on the outside, and he can go in and score a touchdown possibly. So that's something right there you got to watch for. And that's what we showed last week. Let's switch off the defenders here because I want to show you something else here. Unfortunately, when I'm trying to show this to you, that when you're controlling a defender, they don't always move where you want them to. So I want to go ahead and put him back in motion again. And the one guy you would have to watch out for when you run this, and this was that safety, there's a chance that he could get over there and defend this. See, here's that guy running in again, lift wide open. And at least that safety is now sort of in position to at least make the tackle. So it wasn't quite as easy. But at any rate, that's what we showed last week or a couple weeks ago here at MaddenGuides.com. So what I want to show you is how to counter that. And there's a simple counter to this. And this, if you guessed it, you probably already knew this. But if you go ahead and hit the LB button or the L1 button, it brings up the screen right here. If you select pass by pressing up on the right stick, which I just did there, then the defense will react as if it's a pass and they won't worry about the run. So what's going to happen now is this defender, when I put him in, let's go ahead and put this receiver in motion again, and then you'll see what happens when we do this. So we're going to go ahead and put him in motion. And then as you look at it, this defender right here is now going to come out here, and he will not bite on the RPO or the play action here, or whatever you want to call it, into the inside. What he's going to end up doing, he's going to go out here, and he's actually going to be in position to go ahead and defend that route as we do this. So let's go ahead and run to play here. So you can see the screen right there you can see the defense. We're still in the same defense we were in before. So let's just go ahead and run it. And then you can clearly see that he's in position to defend. Here he picks it off. If he doesn't pick it off, at least he'll be in position to make the tackle, and then you won't your opponent won't be able to keep running this play against you. So if you know your opponent is starts running these RPOs and they're sending the guy in motion, one of the things I would suggest is that you just go ahead and go into pass and just go ahead and call the pass there, and that way, pass, and that way it prevents this from happening, what was shown earlier as far as that receiver getting open. By doing this, he just doesn't get open. So just keep that in mind as you go throughout the Madden season this year. That's the way you counter to the RPO read. So again, hopefully this will help you guys out. And as always, don't forget to subscribe to the Madden Guides channel. Also, don't forget to check out the www.maddenguides.com site. We got all kinds of stuff. Continue to keep posting stuff up there. And again, it's all free. And hopefully you guys will enjoy the content that we continue to keep putting up.